Hey, Matt here with Mob Street, and today's video I want to do a Q&A session on the TW200. So I've done a few videos on the TW, and they have resulted in a lot of comments and a few questions. So I wanted to go through and answer those questions. I went through all my videos, wrote down the questions, and just kind of want to go over those with you and hopefully spark conversation. If you have input that you'd like to, share with the rest of us, please comment below this video. Or if there's even more questions that you have about the bike, let's get those questions taken care of. So if you're looking to buy one, if you're wanting to do something to it, let's be able to answer those questions, hopefully from this video. So the very first question that I've had, or that I want to cover, and one of the most common that I've had is, how tall are you? Well, I am 5'6", and I have a 30-inch inseam. So the TW was kind of a good choice for me as well because it has an extremely low seat height. It is sitting at 31.1 inches, and when I sit on the bike, I can put my feet down. If I get into a squirrely situation, I don't have to lean way far to one side or the other to put my foot down and kind of stabilize myself. I can just put my foot down and be able to, just maintain control of the bike and keep it upright. So if you're a little bit taller, there is a video that has been done by SRK Cycles, and the gentleman who does that video states in the video that he is 6'2", and the bike ergonomically is comfortable to him. As far as standing up and riding goes, it will be a little bit more of a reach to the handlebars, which it kind of is for me. If I stand up, completely straight, I'm just using the tips of my fingers to control the bike. But if I lean into a little bit, I can maintain, full hand left and right on the bike, or on the handlebars. So if you're a little bit taller, that might be something to look at. And just for reference, that video that is done by SRK Cycles is called "Why the TW Sucks at Everything, but Why Everybody Should Own One." So question number 2 is, how durable is the bike? I've had the bike for almost a year, and I have loved everything about it. So I've ridden it in the mud, I've ridden it in the snow, 2-up, me plus my wife, or me plus all of my kids, and it does extremely well. So I know that there's a few other people out there who have TWs. There's one kid who is really worth watching, who does great videos. His channel is called T-Dubs Kid, and if you follow the T-Dubs at all, you probably know exactly who I'm talking about. He shows how many times, the bike has fallen over, or the different terrain that he rides on. And in all honesty, I think he is one of the best depictions of how durable the TW is. So he shows, a place where the frame cracks, and then he goes through and he shows you how to weld that, how to fix it, really the durability of the bike. So he's definitely worth watching. And then I know a couple of older farmers who have them, that use them around the farm. They last forever. They take a beating, they ride them hard, put them away dirty. It's a good depiction of how durable the bike is. They've had them for quite a few years, and they enjoy them so much that if they have one that ever dies, they just go and buy a brand new one. So anyways, question number 2, how durable is the bike? In my honest opinion, I think it's extremely durable. Depending on how well you take care of it, I think is really going to depend on how long the bike ultimately lasts for. As far as durability goes, I recommend it. Question number 3, is it comfortable for long rides or commuting? I work about 20 miles from home, and in the warmer months, I will ride this back and forth to work. And I've got, just 2-lane highways between here and where I work, so the top speed limit is 65. I'll cruise about 50 miles an hour on this tops, and it gets me back and forth, just fine. And as far as comfort goes, there is a little bit of vibration in the handlebars coming from the grips, but for a 20-mile commute, it's not that bad. Now, if you're going to be riding urban with it, stoplight to stoplight, whatever it may be, where you're going to have a chance to take your hands off the handlebars a little bit and put your legs down and whatnot, I think it is an excellent choice. It has great gas mileage. It is visible. It's shorter, you know, so it's easier to put your feet down for stopping and going. And it's just a fun little bike to be on. It is, in my opinion, after working with Harleys, it's extremely light because it only weighs 278 pounds, fully wet, and it's extremely agile and versatile, you know, so you can use it wherever. As far as urban commuting goes, I would highly recommend it. Now, for longer rides, a friend of mine were out riding for probably 2.5 to 3 hours. I was smiles the whole time. You know, it was a lot of standing up, sitting down, standing up, sitting down, but my back wasn't sore. I wasn't worried about the vibration in the handlebars because it was just that up-down movement, you know, constant just out playing on the bike. And after 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours, I was still ready to ride. I want to do maybe a 6-hour ride on it and just see, you know, for me personally, how comfortable it is. Now, 6 hours on the road is definitely going to be different than 6 hours on the trail. On the trail, you'll be standing up, sitting down, and you'll be able to, I think, move around a little bit more, which is going to basically let your body move around and not be sitting in one basic position the whole time. So on the road, as long as you can stand up and kind of stretch out a little bit, I think you'll be good. I would definitely say that it is a commuter. I think it's an excellent beginner bike. I think it's an excellent novice and an excellent expert bike. It brings smiles from all the categories. Question 4, where do I live? When I did my TW comparison video between the 2003 and the 2019, that was probably one of the most asked questions was, where do I live? Most of my riding is done in Utah County, Juab County, and Sanpete County here in central Utah. So we have quite a few mountains, quite a few trails, quite a few dirt roads, and loads and loads and loads of back roads to just take off on. So this little bike is perfect for even just a 2-lane highway where you've got like 45, 50 miles an hour. So I would recommend it all the way around. Those are the questions that I wanted to have answered today. And I wanted to say thank you to all those who have watched my videos and have commented and put questions on there. So I do my best to get back to those as soon as I can. Please hit like and subscribe to the channel so that we can continue to do this and hopefully create a community to where multiple riders can come together and actually talk and have, you know, questions and things answered. So anyways, again, I'm Matt. This is my 2019 TW200. This is Mob Street. Thanks for watching.